a stalker, you're a stalker, a stalker, you're a stalker, a stalker. You need a doctor to fix your brain. Follow me everywhere I go, to the movie theater and down the store, to 7-Eleven and Domino's. If you keep this up, I'll give you how the I got hoes that drag me through this
Hi, and welcome back to Jan's Views for you, where I'm sharing the experience that Dee Higgins had with the hustler slash Hussy 3 years ago. So I have noticed a couple of times that he said, oh, this has been going on for a year. I didn't even know who Jan was 3 years ago. Liar. Stop lying. Anyway, so I'm going to be playing the video for you, interjecting here and there, which I tend to do, and going over a few things with you. The reason I'm doing this is because, why not? It's a series, so there will be more coming and more evidence proving exactly who this person really is. So I want to start with this, which is basically the comments underneath the video that I did when I had Dee on that day, the video that I'm playing for you today. So yeah, these are the comments. There are a lot of people that have an awful lot to say about him, but sadly, a lot of them just seem to be scared to open their mouth. That's not me, guys. I say what I want to say, when I want to say it, and to whom I want to say it. And I'm not a liar. So the video is a live stream I did with Dee Higgins and Carsten 3 years ago. I can't believe it was 3 years ago. And it's all fairly self-explanatory, so I'm going to run it for you. And if you've got any comments, don't be scared to write anything in the comment section, because anything mean and nasty is being reported at the moment. And this is another reason for me doing this series, so that I do have a catalogued list, if you like, of things that not only I've gone through with this person, but also what other people have gone through. So here we go. Hussy's attacks on Dee Higgins were relentless, vicious and cruel. He would not only attack her on his YouTube channel, but he would also plaster photographs that she'd sent him in confidence all over Twitter. It was, as I say, it was vicious and it was cruel. He would also give out personal information that she'd told him, because you have to remember that he had befriended her. So when she decided to step away from him for obvious reasons, this was when he really turned on her and posted, well, personal information, which included like old, photographs that she may have sent him when she was perhaps not looking her best. And you know what it's like. I don't know if you've got friends, online friends that you chat with and you might FaceTime with, and they might see you not looking absolutely wonderful. We've all done it, well, I have. And what this person did, what Hussy did, was plaster those for everyone to see. And I know for a fact that Dee takes a great deal of pride in the way she looks, and as we all should. I mean, there are some people who don't care what they look like, but I would think that the vast majority of people do care what they look like. And yeah, to for him to put up these photos, and not only that, but also to zoom in on them, to pick out, to magnify every little imperfection in her skin or whatever, was just a vile thing to do. Not satisfied with that, he also stalked her every move on Twitter or YouTube. Um, and that's obviously a behaviour that he's just got very used to doing, and he's still doing it. Uh, He's actually doing it at this very moment. Every time I post something or other people post something, if he can turn it into being something else, he'll do that. And then again, he'll plaster it on Twitter. Um, Not so much on YouTube. He thinks he's being clever, that whenever he does do live streams on YouTube, he takes them down immediately. Uh, I think he forgets that the internet is forever, and there are people that will be clipping these and once again logging them. But what I think is really important to remember is that this was 3 years ago, and he hasn't improved. He's still doing it to this day. Another disgusting behavior from him is that he threatens people. He threatens them on Twitter and YouTube in order to silence them. And as I say, although this particular video is covering what Dee Higgins went through, there are some of us that are still going through that to this day. I've been threatened on both Twitter and YouTube, and I know it's just to try and silence me, but we're not playing ball. You know, some of us are like, no, enough is enough, because this has been going on for way too long. So, although when I wrote these screens, I was talking specifically about Dee Higgins. Uh, what's actually insane is that this is still happening today, guys. This is what he's doing today to myself and to other people. Another pattern of his behaviour is to publicly mock people and ridicule them daily. And he did that to Dee Higgins. I mean, I put for over a year. It was probably 2 years. I don't know. He'd still do it today. As I say, he's still doing it to me. He's still doing it to at least, I would say, 3, 4, 5 people. This present day. So I feel, one of the things I'm going to put some time into this series, because I think there's too many people that stay silent. It's like in any kind of abuse. If you stay silent about it, then it just carries on and on and on. And no, I'm not about that. I've always stood up for victims, and I always will do. So, yeah, so that's number 5.
Things around in the oven. But what he's done is I've heard through the grapevine that he's addicted to drama, and all of this really gasses him up.
Yeah,
And I'm glad for him. A little drama is fun, but not this kind of drama. This is hurting people,
yeah,
people's reputation, people's visibility online when they're just trying to be in chats, having a good time. Okay. And he's
yeah.
just throwing stuff at it. He's taking his football and going home. But he is making it now so that other channels and the community who are angry at his behavior, They're going to do videos on him now. That's got nothing to do with me. I'm not making any videos, but he's putting himself in there so that he's going to be made fun of. Basically, he's done that, not me. I haven't done it. I'm not telling anybody to do anything.
This is why I would like to repeat again. We are inclusive D now. We are just reacting to what he is putting out.
Yeah.
If he would not do this crap, we would not be now sitting here with our lovely audience. Hello, Alex Glitter Queen, and talk about this. But it's time that people are speaking about it. That because it is, we are at the almost exact same point as last time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
except that you are in a far better headspace.
Yes, I am, because he tortured me last year. Everybody saw it, and I was quiet about it. I did have a little channel at one point. He actually encouraged me to do it, and I did it, and I posted a bunch of stupid little videos that I love doing. But the minute that he turned his back on me and got very vile very quickly, I just deleted all my little videos. And now I hear him say to other people or in videos or something that he gave me all my subscribers on that channel. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many do I have? And what are they signed up for? There's nothing there. And his little friend David, after all this happened last year, I saw in chats that he's like, don't worry, Hussy, I downloaded all her videos. Really? Why would you do that? About my scooter? No,
Because
it was just to
they're
torture me.
obsessed.
It's intimidation is what it is.
Yeah,
I'm not going to have it.
absolutely.
I'm not going to have it. I'm
I
not paying
think
attention.
you could take him to court quite justifiably.
Yeah,
and
his
sue
videos and
him.
his actions give me every reason to do so.
Absolutely.
I won't say anything on this platform. That's between me and whoever, if I decide to do that. But he's left a lot of evidence
Yes.
that would certainly put it there. But if he wants to sue me or send a lawyer, and his friend Charlene, he said very openly, or his minions have, that will pay for an attorney to sue me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like you, Ken, and I never will.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all really I have to say.
I think
I try to live my life a certain way, and I try to do good and be nice to people to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
And what he's doing is not that.
Can I please just answer or react to a message from Miss Johansson? Everyone deserves a second chance except that nasty Hussy. You're right, Miss Johansson. Unfortunately, he had his second chance already.
I gave him a second chance
Yeah.
by accepting his apology.
He completely messed it up again.
Yep. And I told you guys.
Can we also say, Dee, can we also say, dispel another of his lies?
Sure.
You didn't apologize to him.
No.
Because
for what? What did I do?
Exactly. Thank you.
What did I do? Did I do a video? Did I talk badly about him in chats? What did I do? Hurt his feelings? Hurt his feelings?
You did nothing. You took yourself away from him.
Correct.
And he couldn't handle it. And he saw you as the weakest link because you haven't got a channel. So he couldn't, he doesn't come after me or Carsten because he knows we've got channels. He also knows the type of people we are. Oh, he's got a rough idea.
This has been going on for a year.
I know.
A year. I've never met that person. And yes, I was going to go to New York. That was another one of his stories. Oh, you told everybody. Yeah, because something happened at my home and I couldn't go. And everybody was all jacked up about me going there to meet him. So we made up some story. Big deal. I was going to go, but I couldn't because of family responsibilities. And he knew that. But he's turning it into some story about me lying about, oh, I'm just fit. No, he's not going to get away with this. And no, I'm not going to allow it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, I just think as somebody with a channel, I've kept quiet for a long time, Dee. You know
I know
that.
you have. I know you
and
have.
The same with Carsten, you know, we've been bloody what's the word? Seething. And we've said, oh, but we can't say anything because we don't want it to come back on Dee.
Right.
That's over.
Yeah, that's
No.
over. That's over.
Yeah.
I gave him a second chance, and he blew it. And he saw me write that in somebody's chat. You blew it big time, and I mean it. And by big time, meaning there'll be no third chance.
Yeah.
Nope.
Absolutely.
So he's just some guy, some angry guy on the internet that doesn't like me. Okay. Okay. She has, told Ken, okay, enough.
Yeah.
Enough is enough. What are you doing? Stop it. Just like you guys are doing.
Yeah.
And other channels have done. Like, okay, stop. But he doesn't. He's not.
And honestly, is this too much to ask for?
Apparently it is. Apparently the people he surrounds himself with, and I know him enough or I used to anyway, know him enough that he gets gassed up by the people around him because you know what's going to make him go crazy. Oh, Dee Higgins was in a chat talking about you. Wrong, because I don't. And then he's got little minions who will take the D and put D. Higgins and go into people's chats and pretend that they're me and say awful things. I don't talk like that. I don't. I never have. I never will. Okay, so there's a lot of other stuff in there. And Kaya made me a mod at some point. You know why? Because someone known as D. Higgins was in there making up all kinds of crap. And when I would go in the chat, she'd go, which D. Higgins is this? So she ended up modding me so she would know which one was the real D. Higgins and which was the fake D. Higgins. That's why I got modded there.
No.
And I did.
Oh, he did.
Yes, you did.
I remember one time she woke me up from my sleep.
Oh.
And she said,
which fault was that? Can you not turn your mobile phone off?
Do a live stream. And I am a very helpful person.
Yeah.
And I automatically did. I said, anytime, no problem.
Anytime.
Yes, he did it, guys, for me.
What she does to me, I'm sure she's doing to everybody else.
Oh, yes, she does.
I see her in other people's live streams when they're talking about me.
Oh.
I imagine Dee is sitting. Sorry, I imagine Dee Higgins is sitting at home in her beautiful home in one extra room with a lot of monitors.
Did I hear him? Did I hear him say that I woke him up? Did he say that?
You woke him up from his sleep
at 3 p.m. He didn't say that.
Oh shit! We missed this, Jen.
At 3. Yeah. He was making it sound like I called him at 7 a.m. or like Gigi did with Negs at 5:30 in the morning. No, when if I woke him up, it's because it was the afternoon and I figured he'd probably be awake. I think I asked DC, Charlie, I think I asked a few people, do I wield the kind of power that he suggests that I have with so many channels? Do people believe this? Do people really believe this? God bless. I got to tell my husband how much power I have. I really do. He'll laugh his ass off. Are you kidding me?
It's my fault because I cannot.
She has told me several times that she does not feel like I'm a racist at all.
Oh, okay.
She told me several times, do not do this, do not do that, don't prove anything to them, this and that. Now, when they're calling me these names and they're making fun of my vision,
two different things.
She's entertaining it.
Okay.
And she's doing the
here's
same thing.
Here's the thing about the racist thing. I know he says it now, but I know in chats he says R word. He won't say racist. I'll say it. I'll say it.
You can say it.
When we were friendly and people were questioning his whole gig with the wig and then he explained it away, it's his nanny and all that stuff, I bought it, and so did a lot of other people. Okay, they pushed it aside. I wasn't personally offended, but already I've said I'm not a woman of color that would look at that as an aggression and be offended by it. I'm learning. Okay. I'm trying very hard and I understand what they're saying. I do. I can spot it now. You know, when they say, when you spot it, you got it. Okay. I get it. But back then he's talking like this happened yesterday. This was a year ago or more that we were friends, more than a year ago. And at that time, perhaps these words came up, and perhaps I did say, look, don't explain yourself. When you start explaining like he's doing now, you're giving it more, just like his friend Vicky said, you're giving it more steam. You're giving it more life. You keep bringing it up. And so maybe back then I did say that. I can't remember what I said a year and a half ago. I liked him. I liked him in the beginning. I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm not.
No,
He
I
was a
liked him
different
too.
person. He
As
was
Miss
not
Gloria. I had so much fun watching this.
Yes. He was a hoot. He really was. And he was different. He's not that person anymore.
Oh.
He's a mad, angry old man who's just mad. He's mad about everyone, and no one's backing him up, and nobody understands what he's doing and how much he's suffering and who's hurt him and who said what, where, when, why.
I think
He's still going on about DC not writing a goddamn note to Callie. Well, how about if she did and Callie didn't respond?
Yeah.
It still wouldn't have been good enough. He probably would have got mad and said, well, then you should have sent it again until you got an answer. It's not her place to do that.
No.
But he keeps hanging his hat or his wig on that.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Let it effing go. I had to let a lot of stuff go. I did last year. Everyone telling me, oh, just don't say anything, Dee. Just be quiet. Just leave him alone. He'll go away. He didn't. He didn't. I sat through months of those filthy, rotten, ugly videos that he did about me, attacking me and my family, putting out pictures there that I sent to him personally.
Yeah. Disgusting. That's when it really hurt me, because I knew
that hurt me too.
I was
quiet. And I was quiet through it because everyone's like, just let it go. So I let it go. And now it's all come back around again, and he can't let it effing go. Grow up. You're almost 50. Get a hold of yourself, for Christ's sakes. Enough. Stop.
I think at that time, that's when I realized it, how misogynistic he was.
Yes.
I always side-eyed him. I used to go on his channel, but I would troll him a little bit because I wasn't sure whether I liked him or not.
Well, people would tell me, they're like, be very careful, Dee. Be very careful. I'm like, oh, he's fine, whatever. He's just a goofball or whatever. But I also got the same people saying, oh, something's not, whatever there, and just be careful. So I'm like, I'm careful. He's cool. No, he wasn't. He wasn't. No. Everything that I trusted him as a friend was a lie. He stabbed me in the back, and now he's stabbing me in the front.
Yeah, well, he's not going to get away with it this time. He's not going to get away with it this time.
No.
Let's hear some more rot.
Yeah, go ahead.
And she gives them money and says she's enjoying the content for them to continue spewing the hate.
Oh my!
Now, I don't know what you guys think, but to me, that's bullying.
Ugh.
She's paying people to bully me.
No.
So I'm paying people to bully him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
If I was going to
make sense,
I'd have paid a lot better than you guys to bully him. Okay. If I was going to pay money for it, I would go to someone that had like 500,000 subscribers to bully him. Okay. It wouldn't be some channels on, on YouTube that he doesn't really care about, that are intimidating. I'd find an intimidating channel if that was my goal. But I'd have a lot of nerve being in chats I like. How dare I? Get lost.
He's like the child. He's like the scorned lover who sees his ex-lover walking hand in hand with somebody else. So he just wants to be as spiteful as he can to that person.
He's so mad that we're not friends. It has nothing to do with me personally. I'm in chats because people are calling him out on his bullshit.
Yes.
And I'm in those chats. Even though I don't say anything about him in those chats, the fact that I'm in there and I was his friend one time long ago, that there should be some responsibility by me there. I should be telling Mrs. Parker and DC and you and Crochetter and everyone else, don't bully him. He's a good guy. He doesn't mean it. He's just a simple folk who's just having fun. No. No.
Well, first of all, it is not fun. And second of all, I'm very sorry to say this. I'm very sorry, dear audience.
Discuss it. It'll stop. No, it doesn't. I did that last year. I did that for months. I suffered with his nonsense. You guys know, you and Crochetter know what I went through.
Yeah.
So don't tell me, Ken, about how you're suffering mentally because people are targeting you. Shut up. Grow up
we're
and get over
out.
it. I know.
We made a promise to each other. I apologized to her. She apologized to me. Chris,
no.
We know that's a lie. We know it's a lie.
Listen. God, this apology thing. Why is he hanging his hat on my reputation of what we had as a friendship over a year ago? And the fact that I accepted his apology and we talked for a long while. In fact, he will probably not tell you that I swore at him like a sailor for an hour. And when he said, wait a minute, let me talk, I said, no, you don't get to talk. I'm talking now. And I lit up his ear for an hour and then I let him talk. I got it all out. So I said, so you're sorry? Yes, including the letter. I would never spread your DMs again, D. You know me, D. I wouldn't do that, D. Those screenshots I have, he doesn't show those though, does he? No. But if I apologized him, I would apologize to anybody that I hurt their feelings by saying something that was cruel. I would apologize to anybody because I don't hurt people. I don't. And if I said something that hurt your feelings and you told me it hurt you, I would say, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah. But you never said anything to him like that, though.
No.
You never said anything that needed an apology from you.
I didn't hurt him. He has months of videos about me hurting me. Where's the proof? Show that. Show where I hurt you.
And she promised never to talk about me again. I have those text messages. I
said that. And that was the agreement. Correct. Correct. And I kept my word until he broke it and lied and started. And I thought, game's over. That's it. He did
that's what you said. That's what you said in the chat.
I told you that, Jan. I told you that, you're like, you shouldn't be silenced. And I said, that's the agreement. We're not going to talk about each other, but he broke the agreement. So then it was on. So then I'm going to say what I want.
Yeah.
That's correct. We did have an agreement and I stuck by it. And anyone in any chat that I was in.
This is affecting me emotionally or physically, anything.
Get the hell out.
And I have to contact Charlene to help me. I'm going to do it.
Do it.
Because I just can't take the lies. I can't take the
lies.
I read in the comment section that
stalking.
She's having people to report my other platforms, and she's doing it too.
Did I say that to anybody?
Where's the proof? This is a serious accusation.
No, I said people. I think I said in a comment, I said, people, are you listening to what's going on here? Remember this. Do not send DMs to this man ever.
Yeah.
Because he will show it. I never sent anybody to attack him. I don't pay people to attack him. If he wants to go after people that are bothering him, there is not one video of me doing that. And if he's got screenshots of me telling people to go attack his channel and report him everywhere, I want to see those screenshots
of
my comments.
Because this is a serious accusation.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And me of all people, not another channel that's attacking him, or not another channel that's talking about him, or other people in the chats, other mods or anybody else in the chats that are saying things about me. It's me. I'm causing him mental distress for breathing.
Yeah. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Well, I'm not going to stop breathing.
No,
Nope.
you're not.
No, I'm not.
What do you want from me?
Nothing.
Lady,
Zero.
seriously.
I want you to stop.
What is it? The worst thing that's ever happened to me on YouTube is you finding me. That's the worst thing.
What
Oh
an
my
ungrateful
The
slob.
people that you associate with,
Talking into a computer.
Miss
Okay.
Parkinson's, whose husband's a felon, you're going and you're giving her money when she's calling me that I'm in blackface. Does it look like I'm in blackface?
No, you're not in blackface today.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
No,
But
you
if
look
you-
as
if-
white as Carsten
If
today.
he had spoken with Mrs. Parker and addressed her concerns, she might have not been so wise ass with him. But he jumped right in on her, and she didn't have a chance to tell him why what he's doing offends her.
Yeah.
And then fix yourself and make it right. But no, he's going to just
Parker also
dig it in
posted-
his heels. And don't call her Mrs. Parkinson's, Ken. That's not nice. It's disrespectful. It's Mrs. Parker.
And also after the live stream with Miss Parker, she posted a video on educating him on blackface.
There we go.
Yeah.
I think
There
he
we
has
go.
not watched it
No.
because
I have
he's so
not watched
busy.
it yet, but I've listened. I've been in enough chats to understand what's going on here, and he will not address it. He's claiming innocence and ignorance. That doesn't work anymore. Not in 2022. No.
Especially not from him.
No,
Oh,
it doesn't work anymore. But if I'm the biggest thing on YouTube and in his life that he can't sleep, he can't eat, he's bothered, he's got emotional problems, all because I found him. Do you
Just
guys
ridiculous.
believe this story he's writing? Do you believe
No.
this story?
Of course we don't.
I mean,
It is the same what I said last time when I was saying, Hussy, there's nothing that I want from you.
no.
You have nothing that I want except the iMac because I would use it. But this is this is all. I want nothing from. So what, Dee? What do you want from Hussy? What does he have? What you want?
Zippity doo dah. Nothing.
That's right.
I want him to stop talking about me. I want him to stop harassing, stalking, and bullying me on YouTube or any other platform that I choose to go on. Forget you know me. Forget you ever knew me. Forget I had a channel. Forget we even spoke. Forget we were even friends. Forget the money. I forgive you for taking my money under those circumstances. I forgive you, Ken, and I'm not going to send you a bill for that. Okay. We don't need to discuss how much it was. I did not pay for his entire iMac, but when it came down to it, when he had a certain amount to go in his GoFundMe, I kicked it in. Okay? That's all. I didn't pay for the whole thing. Didn't even pay for him. Nope, I didn't.
With you guys, because I would not be able to sit this through alone.
No,
Yeah.
I know you wouldn't.
Yeah,
I
and
couldn't.
I wasn't going to watch the whole thing anyway. But I'm glad you did this, Jen. I appreciate it because I don't really have a voice other than chats.
Yes, I know.
I just don't. And obviously everything I say is screenshotted anyway. But I don't need to defend myself because I've done nothing. I've done nothing. I don't have to defend myself and I'm not going to. But at least I had a voice.
Yeah.
You and Karsten provided that for me, so I appreciate it. I love you
Yeah.
guys.
I'll
And
always
I'm
have a
fucking proud
voice.
that you.
I hope this video has given you enough information. Sometimes, I'll do a video and I think I've covered everything. And then when I watch it back, I think, oh, damn, I should have said this or I should have said that. But I've still got the editing to do. So normally I'll remember things while I'm editing. But yeah, I think we'll stop now on this particular one, which is the Dee Higgins experience. Keep an eye out for the next one. And in the meantime, you just take care of yourselves out there, guys, because trust me, it's a rotten old world. So until the next one, bye-bye for now.